get some lighting. Welcome. My name is Erika. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome for the first time if it's your first time. If you like the live, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the bell notification so you'll know when I go live. I've actually been gone for a while, so it's nice to be back. Alright, let's get some lighting. Okay, so this is whatever you need to know. There will be timestamps in the description box as well as anything else you might need to know about me below. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with Leo, then Aries, then Sagittarius. So whatever it is that Spirit feels like you need to know, and I'll just pull from whatever deck Spirit calls me to. All right. I have the power of 3, so mote it be. Aligning myself, Spirit, with the collective energy, with the intuition of Leo. Connecting with the collective energy and the intuition of Leo. Wow, you have the 7 of Swords that wants to come out for you. So there's definitely something, there's some truth that you're either holding back from yourself or that is being withheld from you. Okay, there could be multiple truths, multiple things that you don't realize or that you don't see. This could have to do with the relationship, but this could just be mentally. There are things, there are truths that you are, I feel like you're trying to deceive yourself. You're trying to leave something behind without getting the clarity, without learning the lesson, or it's almost like I feel like you're running from some kind of truth. Something that you already see, something that you already know, something that you already trust or already believe, but there's some kind of deception energy here. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the deception, because those cards came out together, the deception could be that you feel alone in something or you feel unattached. This could have to do with like a significant relationship. Like I said, it's the 2 of Swords, but it could be a decision regarding a relationship that you could be in the energy of deceiving yourself about. The 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. Sometimes that can mean like a codependency. So maybe you feel codependent right now, or you think you're codependent on someone or something. But there is some kind of clarity that you're holding yourself back from. It could also be that there's a connection that you will be in. We have the Lovers in reverse. You could be separated from someone right now. You could be drowning in your emotions. You could just feel that it's not happening or it never will happen. Okay, the 7 of Swords says if that's the case, that's a self-deception, yeah. The Fool in reverse. So something could have happened in your life that changed your course. It could have been a course correction, but it's also possible that it was something that caused you to lose faith. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith. The Fool believes in the unseen. The Fool is easy going, free flowing. They don't need to have all the answers. That could have been the energy that you were in. You may feel more like you need to know what's going on before you leave something behind or before you move toward what's new. So that's not, I mean, it could be a course correction for you, but this could also be you losing your faith, or either your heart chakra could be closed. So we'll see. What's for Leo? What does Leo need to know at this time? See, now we have the Lovers and the Upright. The Fool is Leo energy. You could be deceiving yourself about an air sign, possibly a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You could feel codependent right now on a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. I feel like there is some healing that's happening. You may be looking behind at a situation or at a relationship that you once left behind. You walked away from it. You could be having like some residual feelings or thoughts about this situation that are actually very healing and soothing to you right now. I do feel though that you're not fully in your truth. There's some kind of codependency here, and it may be like a codependency on the past or what felt more comfortable to you. And it could be just be like for comforting. Okay, you may have needed to be comforted. The Seven of Swords could also be someone else that deceived you, and because of this deception, which I'll clarify with Oracle, because of the deception, it could have triggered you into this codependence like energy. It's not really your truth, but everybody needs somebody, and it could be pushing you into that energy because you really needed to heal your heart, or you needed to heal some of the things that were tearing your heart apart or hurting you in some way. Okay, it's kind of like I'm hearing from spirit, you may have like blasts from the past. You may have went back to the past in order to heal something that was hindering or holding you back from your future. So this is a portal that you want to go through. It's a door that you want to go through. There's something new out there. You're walking away, or you're leaving an old way of being, an old way of living, okay, an old way of thinking. You're leaving that behind, but there was some kind of key that you could find in the past, okay, and you may have not gotten it the first time around. So spirit could have initiated circumstances, situations, thought patterns that would push you back to a version of who you used to be, where you actually need people. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is very independent, but it can be so independent that it can become like a stone cold loner, which both of your cards are about being alone. Even the Seven of Swords is willing to sacrifice everything around you in order to either cloak it, hide it, or to keep yourself hidden, or to protect something. Okay, but you could be leaving behind significant connections and relationships in your life in order to have that, and maybe that's not your truth. Okay, even the Fool is a loner. They're a loner, but with a lot of faith. I feel like you are likely very independent, okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Very self-sufficient, nothing wrong with that. But you may have completely lost your desire or even the belief that someone could meet you in the same energy. So that could turn you into like a true hermit. And the next card that came out was the Hermit, but it's in reverse. So I feel like that's what happened here. Is this could have been a course correction to heal you. You likely were in hermit energy, but not because you wanted to be. It could have been because of some kind of like shocking attack or deception, even a self-deception, or even, you know, deception from someone that you cared about, someone that was close to you, someone that you once depended on or you once trusted, and losing that connection, losing that ability to trust, losing that partnership or that connection really did wonders for your desire to connect. It did like a really big loop on your faith or your heart chakra. Okay, it could have closed it up, so you needed to heal that. I feel like if you feel that you're going through something that you've been through before, if it feels like you took a step backwards, it's likely so that you could move forward without the deception. That's what I'm hearing from spirit. That whatever is happening to you, the Seven of Swords doesn't really feel good. It doesn't feel good when we lie to ourselves. It doesn't feel good when others lie to us. It doesn't feel good to see what was really happening as opposed to what we hope was happening. So it could have continued to call out to you and kind of ruin your future endeavors because of the confusion. You could have been caught in an illusion that was coloring the way that your life would move forward. I feel like you're healing that. You're healing the need or the desire or feeling as if, especially if there is someone that's in your life, okay, like I said, maybe an earth sign or either someone who is very grounding for you. You could have felt like that's the only person that you have, or that's the only connection that's of any significance, or it's the only connection where like you can trust, where it's safe to love. You may have felt that way. And that really closes off your heart chakra. Like for that person, it's amazing. It does create quite the connection between you and that person, but it also can create a false sense of codependency between you and that person, where you both kind of feel that there is no life without each other, or there is no one else in this world that you can connect to. Okay. And that would cause you to lose your faith or your sense of humanity. And I feel like you're very easygoing. Okay, this is not really your true energy. You're not very strategic. You're not someone who feels like you can't open up or you need to hide, or you're not really a hermit. Okay, even though you could be connected to someone that is, like, naturally Virgo is the hermit energy, so they typically do like to be alone and quite a bit, but maybe more so than you. And that really wasn't your truth, but you were picking up that energy a little bit. Okay. Something about it. It just could have been someone else that you were connected to. It could have even been a past person where you just kind of absorbed that truth, but that's not really you. So there was a need to heal your heart chakra. That would bring the part of you that wanted to connect and be seen, bring that back out of you. Because you have the hermit in reverse. So if you went through a period of time where you were like really wanting to close off from the rest of the world, I think that you went back into whatever this situation is, or you went through whatever you went through that sent you for a loop, in order to get that truth back, in order to get that version of self back, in order to heal that. The hermit is about you coming back and showing your colors. It's about you revealing your transformations, even if it's just to yourself. Because I feel like for a while you were going through transformations, but you weren't even really willing to see the truth of who you had become for yourself. Okay, and I just caught 333 for some of you on the clock. All right, so Spirit wants me to clarify with more tarot from this deck, so let's see what we get. What is the Seven of Swords? The Tower in reverse. Yeah. Something blew your life apart so that it could put it back together. There was some kind of lie there that needed to be seen. There was something that was being hidden from you, some kind of trickery or deception. Now I'm starting to feel that it wasn't a self-deception, but it could have been an illusion that was cast like purposefully over you or into your life. Okay. And you may have, I feel like it was revealed to you. It was revealed to you, but it felt possibly like an attack. It felt like such a tremendous deception that it may have pushed you into an energy that's not your truth. Although it was healing for you, it pushed you into your darkness. It pushed you, I'm hearing hello darkness, my old friend. So it pushed you maybe into depression or into like your shadow, where you heal. That's where you go to heal. But I feel that you were meant to heal with others this time around, as opposed to just healing with yourself. Like, there was a need to ground whatever it was that was revealed to you. There was a need for you to see the truth of it, but also be able to accept it in honesty, truth, and clarity, and to remain grounded. Like I said, something about you being 10 toes down, being really like in your body, really accepting of your life, of your reality as it is. There was something that was being held back from you or hidden from you that was keeping you from moving forward, keeping you from moving on. It was keeping you from possibly grounding. It was hard for you to ground in a reality with so much uncertainty, or so many lies, or so many things that were hidden and unknown by you. So I feel that this was very healing for you, and your connections as well, or your desire to connect. What's the Nine of Pentacles? I'm interested what we get for that. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. So you do have a new connection that's coming through, or you have, this is a manifestation. I feel like a lot of your old connections that you felt very codependent on, you maybe were codependent on a past version of it, and there is a renewed version or a new version. But you would have to step into your truth. You would have to step into the nudes for it to be revealed, for you to see what is actually available for you in some of your connections, maybe even past connections. Okay, you could have felt that all was lost, or there was nothing left even in your past connections. So you may have felt that you lost everything, or you lost everyone. Okay, like I was saying, even the energy of just holding on to one person or something like that. So those people that you lost, those connections that were significant to you, they're renewed. There's something new there for you. It's not what it was before, but with the Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of like God's intervention in your life with the Tower, in order to take away pretty much what was disguised as nothing, is what I'm getting or hearing. And I see 1717. You could be seeing 777, 111, 717. There's something happening for you. It's lucky, it's fortunate with the 7. You're creating something. This is a manifestation. You're creating something. For some of you, you're actually creating a connection with someone. But this is hidden from you, and it was kind of like you hiding it from yourself. You weren't in your truth where you were able to see it. What's the Fool? The Chariot in reverse. You weren't trusting. I feel like you weren't trusting the way that you were being guided. You were resistant to your guidance. It didn't feel like, it may have felt like what you were being guided to do, or what you were being guided toward, it didn't feel like your truth. It no longer felt good to you emotionally, and that was likely because you needed to heal with the Three of Swords in reverse here. So I think that you were resisting the way that life was naturally pushing you or calling you. And there was, because there's something you were unwilling to see, something you didn't want to know, or something that someone else didn't want you to know. Okay, because you have the Tower in reverse. I feel like you now know whatever it was that was being hidden from you. Because that's really why the Tower happens. That's Leo. And it's also Scorpio energy, like I was saying. It's you, hello darkness, my old friend. You're meeting the other side of you. You're connecting with your shadow. You're accepting your shadow. You're accepting your shadow. I'm seeing 8:10 on the clock. Some of you could be, that's Leo energy, okay? Some of you are born on the 10th of August, or you're born in August, maybe August 1st, okay? You could easily be a Libra, or dealing with a Libra as well. Maybe they were born on the 8th, October 8th or something like that. Yeah, you have the Lovers in reverse. So I feel like there's a connection that did end for you, but maybe that ending really colored your idea of connections, and you didn't feel that there was a new connection that was available to you, or nothing else would feel the same as this. Or maybe that was that deception, like you didn't want to leave it behind because you felt like if you left that behind, you would never find another person like that. You would never find a connection that felt the way that this felt for you. But you just needed to heal. Okay, because the Ace of Pentacles says like that connection is already on its way. So I'm gonna pull some messages for you, just messages from the ethers, to see what comes out or who wants to speak to you, because I do feel like you have connection. It could be a connection with a friend, it could be a partner, but it also could be a lover. Either way, it'll be healing. You know, relationships, whether they're platonic, familial, or romantic, they create, if they're healthy, they create a healthy connection, codependency, where you guys can rely upon each other, and it's a give and take. Okay, it's not unhealthy. So something about that, you have like healthy relationships or healthy connections coming back into your experience, where it's healthy for you as well as the person that you're connecting to. Okay, I feel like you went through a period of time where you weren't able to see that, or you weren't able to find that. You need to get back. Yeah, this is you. You were in spiritual warfare, but like the battle was won. It's the Nine of Wands in reverse. You already won a battle. I feel like you were fighting for that version of self that wanted to be free, that wanted to be seen, that wanted to connect. Okay, someone really may have wanted to keep you in this energy of not wanting to be seen, not wanting people to know what was going on with you. You know, just kind of like staying hidden, staying in that darkness. I feel like you fought and you got out of it. I feel like you fought to break free of the darkness. Yeah, someone may have not wanted you to be seen. It could have even been someone that was codependent on your energy. You broke a cycle, I feel, of codependency. You broke a cycle in your life, in your lineage, where maybe it was the tendency to fall into depression when it feels like there's been some kind of trickery, or someone deceived you, or you can't trust anyone. It doesn't mean you can't trust like anybody, and it doesn't mean even that you can't trust that person to some extent. But I do feel like there were lies, there were things that you were hiding from yourself, and those things needed to be seen by you or known by you for you to accept, you know, the truth. The truth is always somewhere in the middle. It's never as bad as you think or as good as you think, unfortunately. Okay, so can I get messages from the ethers for Leo and who it is that they're currently dealing with? Let's clear some of this energy out. Don't forget to give this video a like if it's resonating for you, Leo. What did I say? You literally have a date coming up. Okay? Oh my God. As I split the deck, you have a date coming up. Okay? It's someone who is like really interested in you. Someone who wants to love you unconditionally. Maybe someone who's already been loving you unconditionally. Maybe that's something you weren't even able to see because of the way that your life was being colored, or the way you were coloring your life. Okay, you could have been creating a life or a scenario in your life that you didn't even want. And it could have just been due to outside factors. But there's definitely someone that wants to connect with you. There's definitely someone who is either already in love with you, or wants to fall in love with you, or wants to take the steps to fall in love with you. There's someone who is planning a date. Like they're hoping that it's not too late, or either they've been planning this date for a long time, and like it's It's like better late than never is how this person feels, because their love for you is unending with the unconditional. I feel like this is someone that you love as well, and they feel that. Okay. Yeah, you couldn't attract someone that wanted to take a chance to love you, because I feel like you were in the energy of not even trusting love. So it could be that it's only love that creates this connection for you. It's only that wavelength of trust and love that this connection can happen for you. But you may have been taken out of that space of trust and love. And so you weren't able to receive or to have what it was that you believed in when you were in a better headspace, when you were in a better heart space. So all of these deceptions, they attacked your mind, they attacked your heart. And I feel like what you didn't see, because you may have gotten out of it, you may have gotten away from the deceptive people, but you were like running away and leaving your heart behind. You were running away from the deception, from the lies, but you were leaving something that was truly of value to you behind. And it's your heart. It's your faith. It's your trust. I feel like it is who you are. It's who this person fell in love with. Yeah, this person is definitely someone that wants to take a chance on you, but this is not someone who is giving you truth. Okay, we have mask here, so I don't feel that this is someone who has showed their true feelings. They may have given you no reason to trust them, which is why it would call for faith. You may have given this person no real reason to trust you, which is why it caused them to have faith. So it's kind of like the both of you may have kept this connection at a standstill. It feels like this person was holding on to the idea of dating you, but just kind of standing there, not knowing what to do. Okay, maybe thinking about it more so than they were acting on it. Okay, and you were sending love, or you were having all of these feelings for this person, without likely like taking the action to back it up. So I feel like both of you know what I'm saying? Like this person was thinking about taking a chance, but they're not showing their hand. You see how their hands are kind of like in their pocket. They want to offer this to you. They want to take you out, but they're not going to do it yet because they're just not sure what they're going to get. They're not sure what to expect from you. Okay, maybe it was like you were unpredictable, but in a chaotic way is another thing with the Fool in reverse. It's like not knowing if you're going to pull out your sword or pull out your heart. Okay, so that can scare people away. So that's the Lion. And I think that life could have made you angry. So you could have had someone that didn't want to deal with your Lion, but they did love your heart. So it's kind of like waiting to see, having to use strategy to really see who you are, who you want to be, what they're going to see. Is it safe to approach or not? Is it something they should leave behind? And on the other hand, I feel like you really have this unconditional love for this person. You may have already fallen in love with this person, okay, but you were hiding it. They couldn't tell. You were not showing your true feelings. They felt possibly that you were pretending, or this was like gaslighting, okay? Like, oh, I love you. And then when they say something to you, you're like, are you crazy? I don't love you. What are you talking about? So there was a lot of fear built up here. Okay, what are the messages for Leo and the Astrals? Yeah, Paradise is in reverse. This could have been someone where, the connection was very blissful. And I feel like it never grounded. It never rooted. You guys never were able to fully embody or move through that portal where you could experience this happiness. Okay, and likely because you were experiencing some difficulties personally, where you were not actually this happy version of self, where you were ready to do the things that like you said you wanted to do. There's some aspect of you that was kind of fake with the kisses and the mask, okay, where you weren't really showing your truth. And then I feel like this other person as well, there was a version of them that was kind of fake as well. They want to date you, they want to connect with you, but they're holding their hands, they're not showing their hand, they're not showing their truth, they're not telling you what they want to do. So I feel like the both of you may have been in this hidden or secret energy. And this could have been someone new. Like, you could have been in this energy with someone else, and there was a need for you to go back, get your heart back, so you could get back on track to connect with this person who wants to give you their truth, but you have to be your truth. So there was a need for you to heal possibly a past connection so that you actually had what you would need to be the person that this person is attracted to. Okay, I hope that made sense for you. It's a lot. I mean, like, that was like a word jumble, but I feel like when I play it back, it'll make sense. Okay, so let's get some messages here from the ethers, some more. And then we'll move forward to Aries. Leo, yours was pretty long, 30 minutes. I didn't really mean to go so long for you. So the other ones may be shorter, but yeah. My body is calling out for you. So yeah, you definitely have someone that has strong desire for you physically. It's a sexual energy here. I will make every night up to you. This is someone who wants to make things up to you. They want to make up. Yeah, you are powerful. Your energy is powerful, magnetic. They can feel you. Someone is wide awake. They feel you. They see you.